Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm just doing a collective reading, just pulling some random cards for this reading. Just keeping busy while I sit and wait for somebody to get up and do the right thing where I'm concerned, where government is concerned. The government of Elohim, who rules and reigns forever. That government that will come up in here in this realm and do the right thing for people in the earth realm. I'm waiting for a rescue. I really, really am. Anyway, we're just going to pull some cards. These cards don't have to go with the reading. I'll pull on them for some people with whatever comes out. But this is just random words that maybe you need to hear if you had some kind of a question about anybody's heart that the Most High is bringing out for you. We have something about being single. A devil is around. No. Anyway, it's just got to come out. I guess it really doesn't matter what kind of a deck we use. It's got to come out. Something about I'm so glad that we didn't give up on each other. Somebody's got a devil around that, though, I guess, for some of you all. Something about you make me sing. Something is written on this next card. It says, I text and or dial your number all the time, but I never send it. And I want to talk to you. You probably just need to talk to the person. There's also lies out here as well. Somebody got a devil around. I melt when you're around. For some of these energies, it's a lie. There's an X problem out here for some of you all. And it says, I want to laugh and cry with you and have life experiences with you. Okay, well that's up right now. I don't know why people have to lie, but they do. But they do. There are friends involved in some stuff out here. So would they be upright friends for you? Or crazy friends? Or they're a devil? I don't know. Somebody could be lying that they were single or that they are single as well for some cases, if you wondered. There is attacking that's trying to go on for a death matter. It's just come out really heavy. It really has. Somebody's out of control. There's a devil around. There's just a stupid around, people. I don't know. Why does stupid have to exist? Why can't you just go to hell where you belong is how I feel about it. The Three of Pentacles, that's a third party card that is out here attached to something going on here. Let me put these back in the deck. I want to do a spread here with you all. Let's look at what's known without a shadow of a doubt about this devil and about these lies and about these friends and this ex problem and all this kind of stuff. What is known without a shadow of a doubt for the collective, Most High God? Something around home matters. There's two little babies in this picture as well. It is home, family. Seducing energy. It's absolutely known somebody's trying to seduce something. And it's absolutely something's out here so this is known information on the tower that there's something destructive going on. So anyway, something's known. We've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that's known about here with this matter. So kids are also involved. If somebody's also trying to use their kid to do something, you're going to know this information. You're going to know it. Something's out here. It's known somebody got seduced around something. It's emotional out here. Somebody's trying to get somebody into unity with something going on out here with this energy. Let me grab a different deck real quick to take for this message. Show me more on the message that's known about. Somebody could be an overindulger. Somebody's ex is out here attached to something going on. There's ex problems out here. So somebody, look people, if you got to use your ex to do something, I don't know, you crazy. Something's out here. For some people's case, they still put their ex in the way. If there's and there are third parties out here for some people with that Three of Pentacles that was just showing. And somebody's got some type of stupid around some connection here and using your kids. You got a really big fat problem. You really, really do. There's the King of Wands there as well. So this person could be very sharp here with the Queen of Swords, or you're going to have to be very sharp with this Queen of Swords. I mean, it's connected with an ex issue out here for some of you all. This is having to have strength or courage to be sharp with this seducing energy. This is what's known, though. Somebody must be known to do that kind of nonsense. Somebody could be working with the law as well out here with that energy, or they're a friend involved in this nonsense to try to seduce somebody. They could be asking you out to go have a drink or something and saying, I text you all the time. I just never really send it. But if they're trying to seduce something, then they are. Somebody thinks they're hot to trot with something, then they do. What's hidden here? What's hidden here for the collective? A backstabbing betrayal. Okay, that's exactly right. It's so crazy. We deal with crazy. The third parties are hidden and the greed is hidden. What makes you think that you can sit here and somebody waiting on what somebody invested in? What makes you think that you have a right to be a backstabbing piece of nuts? What makes you think that you have a right to do that? There is death here. Like I said, we already know it because God Almighty's been bringing it out. What's hidden is something's going to end, or this person's already done a death. That's probably what they freaking do. We're dealing with freaks, people. We deal with freaks. This Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse last night on top of that Queen of Swords. And there was a conspiring energy to kill somebody. To kill them. Okay? And something about somebody's mother was out there as well. The ex came out in that reading, and somebody's mother. Obviously, somebody's mother's out here. It's a baby mama situation. Somebody, though, is conspiring with somebody else to kill another person. This is known, though. It's known somebody's trying to seduce that. Obviously, it's known by third parties and stuff like that out here. That's just so ridiculous. This person needs to be taken out and beat to a pulp for what they think they try to do. They need to meet their own fate, people. This is ridiculous. That's so crazy. What extra energies do you want to bring out here? We have the little bull. So if somebody is trying, like this Queen of Swords would be like really sharp energy around this kid, if that's a kid. Bullying, or somebody's bullying somebody. Okay? Some type of trampling on somebody is out here in a really big way. Well, you better watch out, because God will trample you. You Edomite. That just jumped out. There's a little spot. Somebody waiting on something with this. The Ace of Cups is out here. Love situation. That ain't love, folks. I'm so sorry. That ain't love. A walled place for protection is out here attached to something. The most I said there was caution. And, let me just tell you something, people. Just to be personal, because I am personal, if you lay your hands on me tomorrow in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to make sure you die right along with me. We're all going to go out into eternity together, and whatever you thought you were waiting on and you accomplished, you're going to die. And if your little kid happens to be there, or your little teenager happens to be there, they may end up going out into eternity as well, for some people's cases. We ain't putting up with this freaking filthy bag nonsense. Period. You people are nuts. My God, you people are nuts. Nuts just jumped out. That's a crazy card. Yeah, that is a crazy card. That's a crazy, crazy card. The person is nuts, folks. Look, people, these people need to be euthanized. These people are so disgusting. They need to go to prison. They really, whoever's involved in this nonsense is going on, they really need to go away. You really are crazy. You are such a filthy, crazy human. But you ain't even a human. You're a monster. God just keeps bringing out this nonsense in a really big way around you all. Just a really big way. I guess it's all. I don't know if it's in your city. It's probably everywhere. But I know that I'm dealing in Kansas City, Missouri, with some my God twisted brain, crazy freakazoids. I guess. Somebody bullying their kid to get up in here to do something just because they got money or they're jealous or somebody's ex is just some freak out here. Are you kidding me? You should make your ex think that, hey, come on, all right, let's try it. And then beat the pulp out of them. If that's how they trying to do some people in secret and stuff like that, and they using your kid, maybe you ought to make your ex think that you're all for them and then beat the crap out of them because they got something going on with a murder out here, folks. Sexual thing out here. There's something around a fire out here that come out really heavy today as well. By God, I get so pissed off when I see this nonsense. You will not touch another human being and murder them. You will not. We call it null and void. We just destroy every foul demonic thought in your twisted little demonic monstrous brain here. And we call the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach against you. An eyewitness is out here on something going on, or something. Somebody's already, they got eyewitness in what's trying to go on as well. I don't know. The river is out here, and again, we know that there's something by water. Okay, and somebody's got fear on them because they don't want to look in the mirror because, well, I've done something and I know I'm going to have an execution for something, so I can't die, so I'm going to make you die. No, I don't think so. You are going to look in the mirror. You are. You wouldn't repent. You wouldn't look in the mirror. You lost your soul. We don't have to pay for your craziness. It is being exposed. Most High God's exposing it. He keeps exposing it. He just don't speak on this table, folks, for nothing at all. Jehovah Elohim wants peace between people, not freaking war. But we want peace. They want war. Fine, we're going to shut you down. You're doing stupid little things and being crazy in your communication. And like these people talk out both sides of their mouth. They'll say something really sweet, and then they'll put something stupid in there. They play psychological games, and I'm sorry, people that have their mind. We're just not going to play these little games with you people. We just are not going to do it. I'm so sorry. We just are not going to do it. I'm not. God's not going to play it either in his earth realm. We are just not doing it. There's an ending to something. There needs to be an ending to something because somebody is conspiring to kill somebody, or somebody's ex is trying to kill somebody that they're jealous of out here. Doctor situation, or you work for a doctor, or I don't know. So people are far past the doctor. People are far past the doctor, man. Far past it. There's the snake in the grass just showing itself. Well, of course it is. Of course, this is, must have brought it out. The snake was in two, the air reading and the earth reading. Came out in picture, it came out in wording. It's still here. Of course, because we're looking at the next 24 hours. In those readings, it's still here. We're in that time frame as I'm still reading. Most High says to stomp on it. Who gets the authority over the snake? We do. You touch us, we gonna beat you down to a pulp. Freaking disgusting. This person needs to be euthanized like an animal because they act like an animal. A construction worker or a worker is involved in something going on. So if you're a construction worker or worker, you could be being, taken out for something, or you're involved in doing that to somebody. It can only go a couple of ways. I don't know. Tremble, sweat, move with vexation, a weapon seen. We don't fear no enemy, but it says fear of an enemy. I will not fear you. Period. I won't. Period. Period. Dot. Period. Dot. I don't care. Explanation. I don't care. I don't fear no one. You people have done enough in the earth realm. helping your family. Well, there was soulmates that were coming out. There's vomit out here. Somebody's sick to do this crap. Somebody's real sick to do this crap. We're dealing with homosexuals out here. We deal with somebody, and the truth is right there, being exposed. We deal with somebody, because the Most High God said so, that somebody was pursuing somebody who was straight. They jealous of the connection. Somebody's got a male-female connection, and somebody's ex wants the same person that you want. They're nuts. They talk about crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy. So there is something about water that is coming out here on this card. It just keeps coming out. So those of you who have boats, or you live by water or something like that, the river and the rain and the flood is right here with the death card. It's just here. Anyway, those of you who are in the upright and you're truthful and you don't give a rip that there's a devil around, and you know you are truthful and you will speak the truth, and you've been texting somebody but you don't let it go through for maybe because of all this nonsense out here, the Most High says call them today anyway. Call them today. Somebody needs to get up and do the right thing out here. Something about out of state is here. Authority has brought destruction on families. Yes, they have. Yes, they have, folks. I talk about it on this channel all the time, and those of you who have been dealing with this, what they've done to your family, I stand with you and I support you in prayer. And it's quite the shame. I mean, we had the Congress came out today, and the president and the sergeant came out, and the senators come out on the channel since last night. I mean, what are y'all there for? To hurt us? We need to get up right now and tell these people that you're really not doing nobody no service in those positions, and you just sitting there watching people hurt, and you're a part of this nonsense, or because your friend is all jealous or something, or you up in, I don't know, friends are involved in some nonsense. Why would you conspire to a murder and work against somebody? Why would you do such a thing like that? Why wouldn't you repent to your maker and say, God, we want peace in the earth. I fell down. Would you forgive me? And would you help this other person to go through a process to at least release and forgive as well, because they're just as capable of falling down like I did, and you're not holier than thou. Everybody's falling down, but people get in their pride and conceit. They just think they don't want nobody to know what they did, and I guarantee God will make sure all that comes out anyway, just because, well, you're acting that way. The boss knows. Yes, the boss knows, and it came out in that reading. I think it was, whose reading was that, Jehovah? It was either the Gemini Libra connection, or the Pisces Leo connection, or the Aries Scorpio reading. I remember it was one of those readings, or it was the Taurus Virgo. One of those four readings, that Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, they both come out in the reverse on top of that Queen of Swords, and somebody was sitting there, and there was a conspired murder trying to happen. There were two households that were there, and somebody had jealousy issues and stuff really bad. And the boss knew in one of those readings, it came out real heavy. The boss so you're a boss figure and you know about this stuff? And you ain't getting up and doing what's right in your rightful position? You know about this stuff? Wow. Well, the boss knows. Well, the boss upstairs knows as well. It says, for the word of Jehovah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of the soul and the spirit, and of the joints and the marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open up unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. So your little conspiring and trying to bully somebody, and you being a little devil and you lying, God sees it, knows it, and he understands what's in your freaking heart. He even knows that the boss knows. And the boss ain't getting away with it either if he took a little cut on something. If you're upright, then I guess you are somewhere in the earth. And thank you for being that. But some people are they're just nuts out here. Must have just judgment on my table. Craziness going on. And we deal with the rebellious. rebellious. We are dealing with the rebellious. We have something about a doctor out here. We have an RN that came out as well. So the letter R, the letter N, and the pictograph here looks like the X, and we have somebody's X is some stupid freak out here. If you're upright X, because not everybody has an X problem, and not everybody's X crazy, but somebody's X is nutcase. Disgust. And they're in rebellion, and they're full of vomit on them. They're sick in a really big way. This is somebody, they don't care that somebody don't have no food or anything, and they're in some type of an authority, and you really are a disgrace to our nation, to our cities, to our counties, to set up in here and be a deceiver like that and not give a rip. You reproach your maker. You're an oppressor. This talks about somebody who's got a strong tie on them, and they just don't care that somebody's having to it talks about searching for your essentials. They don't care if you have shampoo. They don't care if you have to wash your clothes in the sink, and you go days without food. And when you do have food, it may be, flour or something. They don't care because they're a demon, and they sit somewhere, and that's quite the freaking shame. That's quite the freaking shame. We don't care that it's cold outside, and you're wondering where you $3 or $4 short of your shelter. We're gonna make you stretch it out and go, oh God, and I'm not gonna do that. You don't run my life or nobody else's life. I tell it what it is, because people know they've stolen from me on the tower and things like that. Government doing some nonsense, and you people need to give back what's mine. This is not your work. It never has been your work ever. And the things that have been stolen from this work, and you routing it to other countries, it's all going to come back to my hands, because God Almighty, Word of Elohim, He's not a liar. Anything that's rightfully mine, legally mine, is mine. It's Shannon Hensley's, and anything that belongs to anybody else with their name on it, it is theirs. And we take it back right here, right now. It is not yours. We have a headship rune out here, and this goes back to being removed. And somebody needs their head literally chopped off, because they're crazy out here. They have mixed themselves with dogs and everything else. I have text messages that I talked about on the channel. Somebody just outright just said, yeah, me and my friend put peanut butter on our genitals, and we just let a dog lick us. Well, you're now a giant. You're now a Nephilim. You're now a cray-cray. You're a kook. You're a filthy, you're a perverse person. You really are. You're nasty. And you should be removed. You should be chopped into pieces and burned to smithereens, as far as I'm concerned. That's sad, folks, that's the same person that sent me that picture with the head blown off and saying things to me about maybe I am somebody who killed your family, and just outright just said whatever. And I put it on the crime scene and told the FBI, and they do nothing. And you're just sitting back saying, okay, well, these kooks can go ahead and just kill you. We know you're innocent, but it makes us look bad. So we'll just go ahead and let the wicked do. No, you're under damnation at that point. You're under damnation at that point for what's happened to me on my channel. You will not escape the judgment of the living Elohim, Yehovah. You will not. Something really big is out here, and you could be dealing with the runner as well, or somebody high on their RX is here. Somebody that could be Rex, but there's a dragon out here. There's a whore out here as well. Rex can go back to that type of energy with the dragon being pulled in that way. But there's lies out here. We're not going to put up with the lies, and they are known about. So this nonsense is known about. And if you people don't get up in here and do what's right, like right now, financially for me right now, then I'm calling up on you, Word of Elohim, to come after you. Because if anybody does touch me tomorrow, then the Most High came through for me today, as He always does. He's faithful. But there should be something that's rightfully, legally mine come to me. And it should have been here today. And of course, somebody just messes with my stuff, and just because where they sit, and they don't care. And I don't care about you either. I call you a freak. I call you to the pit of hell, you devil. You don't own me. You don't own other people. You don't have a right. You're X'd out to God. You're a filth bag. You're a filth bag. I better have some money from whoever's messing with my stuff. And I better have some shelter. I was able to get me a bag of flour today, and a dozen eggs and some cheese today. And I'm grateful. I've learned how to be thankful in a lot, and I've learned how to be thankful in nothing at all. And nobody should go without. Nobody should go without. Nobody at all. That's disgraceful. We don't care about your vomit, little pea brain, nasty stuff that's going on. You're being exposed on this channel every time I turn this channel, and I'm going to beat you down until I get justice, because y'all are rude and crude and disgusting. And if somebody don't go after these freaks, folks, you're going to meet I pray right now, Jehovah, you just turn it around and let them, everything that they're trying to do, that it actually, they go out of the universe the same exact way. So it's up to you. It's really up to you.